Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but today we are looking at the Transformers War for Cybertron Deluxe Class Sideswipe. Now let's address the elephant in the room on why I haven't been uploading. First off, I graduated high school. Took a lot of time, took a lot of effort, and I just didn't have time to make actual reviews. That's why I was making a couple stop motions every now and then. And the other one, these guys are fucking expensive, and I'm getting a new job. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect a new one for a while at least. Probably like another month or so. But I will keep making stop motions. I love those, and I know you guys love them too. Now, this figure is certainly amazing. I have been wanting a decent Sideswipe figure. I was trying to get the '07 Studio Series, but he's a little too pricey for me. But other than that, this figure is great. My only issue is that mine are a little loose in the joints. I might just try to fix them up with a little bit of super glue. And then his feet. We gotta talk about the feet. My only complaint on this figure, which drags it from a 10 out of 10 to a 8 out of 10. What are these feet, guys? Is it hard for Hasbro to, make everything good on a figure? I have a lot of figures where everything else is perfect, and then just either the feet or something else go ahead and ruin it. And this is one of those figures. The feet definitely ruin it. But the feet are angled, so you can get some pretty decent leaning poses with him if you want to put him like an ambush pose. And because this figure is part of the War for Cybertron line, in those games, which I have not played because I don't own an Xbox 360 and Activision is a bunch of cucks, you can swap out his hand for his weapon. Now, you can do this on every character, including Megatron, even though Megatron doesn't do that with his hand. He just always wears his fusion cannon normally. But here with Sideswipe's Energon Blaster, you can angle him in any way you want, try to get him in some good poses. Because he's a very good soldier. He's one of Optimus Prime's best, actually. But I know that's why you guys are not here. You guys are here to watch me angrily try to transform this guy and then eventually get more and more pissed. But safe to say, you're shit out of luck. I actually like this guy. But first, some comparisons. Here he is next to Rise of the Beast Studio Series Bumblebee. Third party The Last Night Hot Rod. 86 Ratchet. And Bumblebee movie concept art, Megatron. Overall, the figure scales pretty well. It's a little bit bigger than some of my other deluxes, but I think that's because of the line he's from, War for Cybertron. I think they're like bigger characters in general, so that's why his scaling is a little bit different. But let's see how he transforms. Okay, to start, you're going to want to take the arms, straighten them out completely. You're going to want to fold them out like this. Do that for both arms. You're going to want to take the hands and then just fold them up into these crevices deep back as you can. Don't worry about getting them stuck. There are little tabs on the wrists to pull them right back out. Now, you can do this in any order you want to do, but typically I start with taking the hips or the waist and just, well, first you have to pop the chest out and then just completely rotating it. It'll make a step easier when you're trying to transform him. Then you're going to want to pop his back out just lightly. His back will lightly pop out. You can twist his head and turn it. And just put it right down there into his chest. Or into his back, I should say. Then it just goes right back like that. Now you're going to want, I would take the hips and move them forward just a little bit. And then you're going to move the car body out. Take the spoiler and turn it just like that. And leave it just in place. Now the chest has a bunch of hinge joints. So you're going to want to bring them up like this. Bring it up once again. And turn it one last time. And it's just going to stay there until we decide to plug it in. But you can plug it into the spoiler right now. But honestly, I would wait till the end of the transformation. So now we are going to take his shoulders and disconnect these little tabs in them. A little hard to do because he's very, all put together. You're going to want to do the same thing and just bring these up and combine them. His shoulder blades will just connect like this. And the little tabs on the ends of his wrist right here will just plug into his body. It's a little hard to do sometimes because of how put together he is. But if you can figure it out once, you figure it out. I had to watch the Prime versus Prime video like 3 times. Now, you're going to want to move the car body up just so it makes it easier to do the legs. You're going to take these doors, hit the doors on the leg, and you're just going to pop them out and turn them. Do that with the other one. Take the feet and extend them all the way. Now you're going to want to take these bits right here. You're going to bring them all the way forward. And just connect them right here. Now you're going to want to just take these legs and move them back. Now this part is a little troubling. So there's not like an exact way of where to put these little fins. So you're just going to want... And they're not the best connection. That's another bog with this figure. The feet are awful and the pins, the connections aren't the best. You're just going to... Oh, right, yes. The one crucial feature that I always forget. Move these little tabs. You want to connect these once again. If they would fucking stay connected. I fucking hate this aspect of the figure. Should have just bought Sunstreaker. And of course they come undone again. So you're just going to want to move these on back. If they would actually fucking stay together. God, these things stay together worse than my parents. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, now that you have the legs in place, you're going to take down the hood, bring it right down. It's just going to pop in place like that. And you're going to take the little wheel blocks, the shoulder pieces, and just going to plug out right here. And then they'll become the taillights. And just make sure every connection is as tight as it can. He pops out a little bit sometimes. That's normal. He's not the best fig sometimes. Like I said, there are a couple issues with all the connections being tight and everything. But if you do it all right, you get Sideswipe in his car mode. And for the weapon, he even comes with a little bit of weapon storage, which is nice because I think there are a few driving missions where you just drive around and shoot in cars. So, it works pretty well, looks pretty good, and let's see some comparisons. And here he is next to Transformers Prime Knockout. And you're only getting one comparison because it's 7 in the morning and I'm tired. With all that being said, Sideswipe is now one of my new favorite figures. Despite his flaws making him an 8 out of 10, I think he's really fun and I love his car mode. Also, no outro today, guys. It's 7. I'm going back to bed.